Hi guys, and welcome to some more gravel gameplay from our preview. A little while back we're going to be checking out a race here with the Toyota Celica Turbo, and we've shown already the daytime racing. We're now going to check out some evening and nighttime racing. This one here kicks off at 6 PM, and in the very next race we're going to be showing a midnight race, so you can see the different lighting changes and how it does affect gameplay. So this is a pre-alpha PC build, so it's very early, so do bear that in mind. And of course, you know, originally this game was supposed to come out this summer. And of course, any mention of summer now is long but gone. So it's going to be coming out a lot later. Will it come out this year? Who knows? Perhaps we could see it towards the end of the year. But the smart money will probably be on releasing it next year, as it is such a busy and competitive year for racing games. You know, it would make more sense should this game come out, say, early next year. That would probably be a good release window for it. Although it does scream summer game, doesn't it, with these bright visuals, bright and vibrant, very sort of Sega Rally-esque style. Now listen to the sound on board here of the Celica. Pretty impressive stuff, isn't it? And that's not even getting the revs up higher. When you do really rev these cars, they do sound even more impressive. So it's one of those areas we've seen quite vast improvements from Milestone. So it'd be good to see it's in gravel as well. This is of course running on the Unreal Engine 4. You can see the lovely sunlight effects coming through as we tackle the bridge there, almost hitting the side of the bridge there on the brakes. And it's one of those games that, although it's very arcade orientated, the handling mode, it still will offer a good challenge. Now it's worth mentioning that we do have some assists on here. We have the stability help is on, and traction control is set to medium, and the AI is also set to medium. We've actually long since left the AI, so that is obviously an area that needs some work. But you know, pretty visuals. You can see the sunlight there, making these sort of sun lens flare effect there on the dashboard. The dashboard is reflecting the inside of the car as well, and the car sounds pretty decent. So it all looks pretty good. Of course, gravel does have a vast amount of content, 18 locations around the world, and of course that will add up to 50 hours of gameplay. Different events in the game, including race, waypoint races, elimination and head-to-head races, and lots more as well, which Milestone will be revealing as we go through the water here and coming up to the latter stages of the first lap. Now then, this game has 50 plus vehicles from the 1970s right up to the modern day, and they are all split between 4 categories. So you have your cross circuits, cross country, trophy trucks and extreme racing categories, and the cars do include rally, trophy trucks, rallycross and raid. So a pretty decent selection there. There will be something for everyone there. Anyone that likes rallycross or rally will certainly find something to fall in love with. So this is the Blue Paradise Pacific Ocean location. This is a Wild Rush race, which was the only... Oh, as we go crashing into the side there, this was the only event we actually had access to. So we're going to move on to the next race. So here we are now at midnight, so a very different scene. You can see all the headlights illuminating the beach as we wait for the race to get underway. So we are driving the Subaru Impreza WRC STI from 2015. As the car spits a number of flames as we go through the gears then. So an altogether different prospect here at night. You see the headlights illuminating the beach surface, which is what you need, especially in the bonnet or bumper, or indeed in the first person viewpoint. You will rely on your headlights. If you get sideways here then. Oh, a little bit of contact there on the rear. As we come around this turn on the outside then, making a few places as we go along. So the AI perhaps needs a bit of a tweak. It is very easy. This is supposedly on the medium setting, but of course, you know, before the game comes out, all these AI problems will be fixed. Just a little bit too easy at the moment, but it is a pre-alpha build, so it's very early days, and who knows when this game will be released. Now it's anyone's guess. So once again, this is the Blue Paradise Pacific Ocean map that we saw previously. This was the only map we actually had access to, and as I said before, this is the Wild Rush mode. So gravel does feature dynamic damage, so you will get a number of scratches and dents appear on your cars as you make impact. There's dirt build up as well, so depending on the dirt surface you are driving on, you know, your car will accumulate that dirt and mud. Now this is the tricky turn here on the brakes. You've got to brake early. We do have a number of assists on, but even so, still got to respect the braking distances. And that's the thing with gravel, it is an arcade racer. It does have very wide roads, but even so, you know, you will be, to be fast, you've got to thread your car through the sort of eye of a needle. You've got to hit those apexes. So although it appears easy, I'd probably say, judging from the gameplay we've seen so far, it's probably one of those games that's easy to pick up and play, but hard to master, and that's the kind of games that we love to see. So the game has 4 main modes, which are the speed cross mode, the stadium circuit, which is it's pretty much like motocross with cars. So it's pretty interesting stuff. We have the wild rush, which is what you're seeing here, and the cross country modes. So we don't know too much about those modes, so it'd be interesting to see as Milestone release more and more details on the game. But it's exciting to see an arcade racer, isn't it? Because it is one of those areas, one of those genres that seems to be going away in recent years. We do seem to have a lot of simulation games in the last 2 or 3 years or so, and the arcade races really do sort of have disappeared, haven't they, really? And we just had like 1 or 2, say like Need for Speed and games like that. But it's good to see that the arcade races are slowly now making a comeback, because we need that balance between arcade and sim. We do love our sim races, of course. We do love our arcade races too, so it's nice to have a balance. So coming up towards the end of this race as we make contact with the side, really tricky stuff, but we make the finish anyway. So that's it for some gravel gameplay, and we'll have another video coming up very shortly. Thanks for watching.
Well, how do you like it? Makes me feel